just take a picture? No.
No, it's recording.
Oh, parents don't walk. Alright.
Hi.
Alright, first item on the agenda. Solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Second item on the agenda. We would like to offer our condolences to Joan Varney.
She,
Sustained some
yeah,
injuries.
she sustained some injuries, so I'll just tell the tale. A week ago, I gave a presentation on the Beatles in class, and I discovered that, lo and behold, I also had an 8-page paper to do, like, turn in with that presentation, and I was like, oh, I didn't know about that. So, I emailed her, I was like, well, what's the criteria for this paper? And she never emailed me back, and I was like, I'll be patient. And then it was like a week, and I was like, I'm not patient anymore. So I was getting really kind of annoyed. And then I checked my email today, and she'd finally gotten back to me, and she was like, I'm sorry, I got hit by a car a few days ago, so I've been a little out of it. So then I felt really bad for being mad. And
Apparently she's fine now.
yeah, she'll live. So, yay. So yes, we would like to extend our sympathies and wish for a speedy recovery.
Bentonville's sweet, and you get lots of free shit. Like
It's-
cocoa.
Like cocoa and cookies. But cookies weren't very good.
And marshmallows. And popcorn, but we didn't get popcorn.
There's popcorn?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, dang. Okay. It's cool, though. You feel like you're a little, like, Disney character. And you're like,
It's lots of lights. It's a Christmas thing.
And part of it, you feel like you're in a me world. Like Wii Sports Resort. And you're like...
So, for our first regular segment, we have Atheists Tell Bible Stories. And Laura is going to tell us the story of Garden of Eden.
Oh. I am going to tell my theory. A common fear, yet generally not misguided, but what's the word? When it's just dumb.
Interpreted?
No, something is just dumb. Like, it's
Ridiculous?
No, not ridiculous. Like when unfounded? That works. Alright, an unfounded fear of snakes. I think snakes are pretty cool, personally. And I think I like snakes, and a lot of other people are scared of snakes.
I do not
because...
like snakes.
Don't disprove my theory on air.
I don't like snakes, but I was raised in a Catholic household.
Oh. I wasn't. And I think that a lot of people are scared of snakes because of the story in the Garden of Eden, because the snakes are bad. So the very first evil thing they're introduced to in the entire Bible, which is supposed to be their thing.
Guidebook
for life. The very first evil they come across is that of a snake. Well, like, poor snakes. I wonder, honestly, like, dead serious, if the Bible hadn't condemned snakes, like, if they'd said, oh, cute little fuzzy koala bears, yeah, you made humans not infallible? You made them sinful. Then, I don't know, would people be scared of koalas? Maybe.
Probably.
Probably.
Unless the wording in it was cute little fuzzy koalas.
That's true. Well, it wouldn't be. The church fathers knew what they were doing. Yeah.
Eucalyptus eating.
Like in The Simpsons, there's an evil
heathens.
koala. It's like...
I don't know what you're talking about.
It rides the helicopter. And it's like...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm
when
gonna
they
come condemn your land.
When they let all the bullfrogs free.
Yeah.
Which actually did happen.
It happens a lot. Sad day.
And they had to release some sort of...
Like, frog-eating creature?
Something that ate frogs, but I think they got it under control.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my theory about the Garden of Eden, is that if a different creature had been used, the fear of snakes would be far less of a fear.
Oh. I'm eating a chocolate mice.
Oh yeah, I have a chocolate mouse too. Me and my aunts made
Oh yeah,
them.
no, I kind of dismembered it.
Oh, well, I didn't
They're pretty
dismember
cute, though.
mine. Oh.
I would also like to take this chance to publicly boo Garrison Keillor, because he's a jerk.
Yeah, he was our hero. Like,
I really like Garrison
childhood. Perham companion.
Because he lived in Anoka,
Yeah.
that's where I'm from.
He lives in Anoka? I thought he
No,
lived
he
in
used
St.
to.
Paul.
He
Oh,
used to.
okay.
So
Jealous.
he went to Anoka High School.
Lakeville's got no one. It'll have me.
But then, he goes and makes some comments about how if you celebrate Christmas and you're not Christian, you're a heathen and you're gonna go to hell. I mean, I'm an atheist, and if you tell me that
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to hell, I'll just laugh at you. So, boo Garrison Keillor. Boo, Christmas is for everyone.
Ooh, if we get, like, a massive following, we could totally, like, lobby him to change his mind.
Or take him over and make him our minion.
Ooh, we should have, like, a farewell saying, like Bob Barker, always spare you should be like, become members of NPR.
Yeah,
And learn about Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark are awesome. There's going to be an exhibit at the University of Minnesota Duluth.
In the library.
I think January 15th is when it starts. You should all go. It's going to be sweet.
And you're going to learn so much, including about Seaman the dog.
Seaman, I think he's a Newfoundland, right?
He was a new, yeah.
He's black.
Big.
Large. Lived the whole time.
Only one person didn't survive the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Had nothing to do with it. We got sick. What did he get sick
He
with?
got appendicitis.
That's right. Nothing to do with it. It's craziness.
He was 19, too.
Sad.
Yeah.
That was old back then, though.
No,
Probably
it
had a
wasn't.
family and kids.
It wasn't. Oh, I learned this. History. No. When you talk about life expectancies of back then, you get the average, 30 to 45, but that is untrue. The reason that these averages were so low was not because our ancestors only lived to 45 on average. It was because of two big reasons. One was because of, high infant mortality. So if you were under, 10 years old, you could, die.
Also, they had higher infant mortality, so it lowered the average.
So it lowered the average. And also, years of famine and plague were so prevalent back then that those would factor into it as well, because you'd have these years where there'd be, mass amounts of young deaths. And it's because of that. But generally, the rule was, if a man survived childhood and a woman survived her first pregnancy, they would live to be about 65, 70.
Really?
Which is only about 5-6 years younger than the average of today.
Nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say a cool plant fact, but I can't really think of.
Sam, tell me about lily pads. They're pretty.
That's kind of an embarrassing question because I don't really know that much about. Except I do know that the flowers on lily pad plants are magnolias, which are the phylum Anthophyta, which are flowering plants, obviously.
Oh, tell the colors.
Oh yeah.
What seeds them?
So,
can we have Hammy?
come be a special guest on our blog. What was it? What was this about?
Bye, Sam.
Oh, but plants.
Colors of flowers.
You can tell how a plant is pollinated by the colors of the flower. Like, if it's white and odorless, or not odorless, white, and it probably has the odor of fruit stench, it's pollinated by bats. And if you have, yellow or orange flowers, they're pollinated by butterflies or moths. If you have, purpley flowers, I think they're pollinated by bees. And then wind-pollinated ones usually don't really have any sort of flower because you don't need to attract anything. It's wind. So, yeah.
Oh, and also, we pay $20,000 a year for this fact. But what was it, the introductory sentence in this chapter was?
Okay, yeah, the introductory sentence in my book, my plant diversity textbook
Level
that I use,
3000
is a 3000
college
level class. It's the hardest class I've ever taken, not for this following reason, but one of the opening sentence was essentially, this wasn't the opening sentence of the book, of the chapter on flowering plants, was, plants cannot walk to find food or a mate. Okay, thank you. I kind of assumed that's what roots were, or not for, but I guess that was their deal. I mean, they don't have legs, they have roots. Not really the same thing, but you can't walk. No, I mean, you can grow in the direction of sunlight, but that's not exactly a fast process. I'm trying to find this thing so I can show the people that don't watch our blog. It's a Kegel exerciser right there. If you know what Kegels are, this is very disturbing that one would sell this in, I don't know what this magazine, collections, etc.
It's like a Sky Mall.
It's like Sky Mall, but lots of
not
more
in the
pointless
sky.
shit you don't need. I hope there's no copyright.
Alright. Well, we need to watch Harry Potter.
Yes.
As it's already 11:30 at night, and it's
And
long.
I have a final tomorrow for
I
Natural
don't.
Hazards. Yes, it is as ridiculous as it sounds. Alright. Mischief managed. Ken Burns.
Become members of National Public Radio
That's true.
and
Alright.
PBS.
And PBS. Yes, and Almanac North.